What's going on, party people in the place to be? Now his damn thing wanna go off. Really? It wants to go off when I go live. Before I went live, it wasn't going off. Now I go live and his damn little thing wanna go off. All right, give me a second. Let me fix that. Okay, enough of this. I said no. All right. Okay. Hey, Reese Cup. You know, one day I'm gonna give a gift for the first person here, and you're gonna win. Hey, Reese Cup. Hey, other people in the bushes. What's going? Hey, James Setter. Yes, we have to have a conversation today, James Setter. Yes, we do, because I owed you that conversation yesterday and this morning. This morning, y'all, I told y'all yesterday that I was so sleepy, and I took a pain pill, and I didn't wake up till like 11:45. And by the time I woke up, Jamel was like, I just didn't even, we're not going live. I was like, okay, because I needed that. Hey, Angela. I needed that rest. Y'all don't know how bad I needed that rest yesterday. Because the night before, I'm just a person, if I have a lot on my mind, like I can't sleep. Because my mind, even when I'm trying to sleep, my mind is going. So I knew I was exhausted yesterday. So I knew if I took a pain pill for my leg, that it was just, and it's not really, it's for the well, I say neuropathy, but you know, from the stroke, that side of me is still, I say dead, but it still has no feeling. Tramel says it's like the same thing as the neuropathy, the nerves are bad. So I take the medicine they give me for that, and it knocks me right on out. So I was knocked the hell out. When I tell you I was knocked the hell out, I was knocked the hell out. But that's what I wanted. So that's good. I wanted to go to sleep, and I had a good rest. I'm well rested today. I even had me a little nap earlier. Yes, I don't. You know, when you're a kid, you don't want to take a nap, honey. But when you get my age, naps become a wonderful thing when you can take them in the daytime. A nap is a precious little thing. But I didn't sleep long because I don't want to be up all night long. But tonight and tomorrow is like the night me and Tramel just watch movies and stuff like that. So he ain't here right now. So that's why y'all got me, but you got an avatar with me and him because if he was here, we'd be on right now. Oh, James said I am much better than yesterday. Oh, I was so exhausted yesterday. Like I was, and it was like even the cats knew because they didn't even bother me last night. And if they did, I was so knocked out that I ignored them. Cause when I tell you, oh, the night before, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then, hey, thank you. I just, hey Trisha, hey Christian, thank you guys. I want y'all to know Christian is the one that we're helping with the Amazon wish list that we were sending toys to for her sons. She's new to the channel and she's new to us. Welcome, Christian. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I responded to your message you sent me on Facebook. And it was funny because you said you was looking for the live, and I was like, I was laughing because I'm like, I'm about to go live right now. I responded to your message. I just want you to know. But you don't have to think, because we did. This is something me and Trumel wanted to do from the bottom of our heart. Because, like I said yesterday, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but like I said yesterday, I couldn't imagine being a child and not having anything under my Christmas tree. So when Monica talked about it, it was like a no brainer for me. It was like, Tremel, we gotta help. We gotta help too. And I know. my faithful, loyal subscribers would definitely help. I knew they would. So I hope they get everything they want. And like I said, I hope it is the best Christmas ever for your sons. Because sometimes, what looks bad ain't always bad. And your story, when I read your message, I was like almost in tears because I'm like, oh God, I know what it's like when your mother dies and your whole life just changes. I know. I've been there. I know what that's like. So trust me, it was nothing for me and Tremel to reach out and say, we want to help. Hey, Lisa. But I'm glad that you are here and joining us today. I am. Yes. Hey, Miss Lois. I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hey, Miss Lois. Yes, y'all. So today, so me and James said are gonna have a little side conversation right now for all of y'all, because some of y'all might not watch it. But James said, do you really think she pregnant? I don't think she pregnant. I think she lying. I think she lying because I had a feeling she was gonna tell him that, but I think she lying because she just trying to see what he gonna do and trying to keep him around. But see, that's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have. You didn't want him. You beat him up. You made him feel less than a man. Now he got a woman that's upholding him and making him do more and speaking life into him. And here your ass come back because now you mad because now you still in love. But you ain't in love because you see how quick she flip on him and tell him he ain't shit. You see how quick she flip on him and tell him he ain't shit. And this is why you did what you did. And she ain't learned the lesson. She still ain't learned her lesson. And I hope he ain't stupid enough to fall for it. Now, what I did read was that him and Fatima are going to get their own spin-off show. So if that is the case, good, because Karen get on my nerves, and I want Fatima to whip her ass. I do. I want Fatima to whip her ass. I really do. Because she wrong. Fatima is one thing if Fatima was hanging with them and knew that Zach was her man, and then she pushed up on him. That ain't even what happened. How you mad at somebody because they making your man feel more like a man than you did? Like, how you mad? Zach paid you back all the money. You complain because you say he took all your money. He averaged up what he thought he owed you and paid you back $10,000. You mad because now he rich and now you want a piece of the pie. Now you want him because he got money. But when he was broke, you didn't want no parts of him. But now that he got money, you all up in his ass. That's the part that gets me. And I hope he ain't stupid enough to fall for it. And I want Fatima to whip her ass. I do. I want Fatima to whip her ass. Y'all, we talking about sisters, not real people. We talking about sisters. Tyler Perry show sisters. Because James Setter is the only person other than Tremel that I know that watches it. Right. She ain't had no. Well, I think she was going to the law firm to see Andy because um the other guy's wife, she's suing all of them. So remember, she got that certified letter, and remember, she left it with Andy. Andy just ain't read the letter yet. I think that got to do with that crazy man that she was going to marry his wife. I think that's why she went up there in the first place, because I think that's what that letter was about. Because you remember, they all four got a letter saying that the wife was suing them because they knew that, and she knew they knew that Andy was cheating with her husband. So I think that's why she went up there in the first place. Because remember, she left the letter with Andy. So I think she was going to tell her about the lawsuit or whatever, and she just happened to walk in when Andy was telling Fatima to date Zach. But yes, y'all got to get into Sisters because it's really, 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 really good. Now, y'all, ooh, did you see Ruthless? Oh my God. Yes. Did you see Ruthless? Did you see the new episode? That was off the hook. If you didn't see it, I'm not going to talk about it. And the Oval was good this week, too. but I want to see next week. The Oval was good this week, but I want to see next week. This week, it wasn't that much juice. Well, it was because one of the people from Ruthless came and got Ruth's money, and his little dumbass was so busy trying to have sex with her, he didn't even pay attention till after the fact that she stole all the money. But Ruthless, oh man, it. Oh, you got to see it. You got to see the episode this week. I ain't gonna talk about it. Just let me know when you see it. Okay, y'all. So me and James said I had our moment. Now I'm back to y'all. Hey, y'all. That's because I promised James Sutter. I promised her that. So, oh, what are y'all doing this weekend? Me and Tramel ain't doing nothing. We are, well, really, we probably just gonna be. But I was doing that today. I was apartment hunting. It's hard to find an apartment when you don't live in the state that you're trying to move to. It's hard. It's hard, and it's driving me insane. But I've realized where we have to live if and when we move. I realize where we need to live, what area we need to live in that's affordable for us, because we can't live in certain places because it's just not reasonable. It's not realistic. It's not. It just ain't. It's not. So that's what I was doing most of the day today. Apartment hunting, trying to find someplace decent for us to move. Cause we like it upstate, but we're ready to leave upstate and go back down to city living, or at least down there. Cause we need to be closer to Tramel's mom, and we just need to be closer. Period. Cause up here, everything has to be right. We see rent is so high. Up here, we're far away from everything. And like before we moved, we were hosting events. We were doing red carpet events. We were doing just local stuff for people, and not like was said on the video, BET and stuff. Thank you, Sheila. Hey, Monica. Not like you know BET events and stuff. Like, even though we did have an opportunity to do the MTV Awards, but we moved too slowly. But we can do all of that again if we move back closer to New York. Up here, which we are in New York State, but New York City is a totally different place. And now that everything is probably about to shut down again because of the Omicron, they already put a mask mandate back in all the stores up here. So you can't go in no store in New York City or New York State without a mask. They put that back into effect. I'm sure they're about to put it back into effect in New Jersey. And we would just want to be closer so we could go back to doing the things that we do. Because up here we can't do it, and it becomes boring and tedious. And I mean, it's just we want to do stuff, but then we have to plan so far in advance. Like, we got an opportunity this year to do Gay Pride again. They called us the day before. If we was in New Jersey or New York, we could have done it because we would have been right there. But being 4 or 5 hours away, you can't just say, "Okay, I'm gonna pack up stuff and go." And it ain't that simple. So if we lived closer by, it would be easier for us to do the things that we do and that we have been doing and that we like to do, as opposed to moving up here. We didn't take that into consideration when we moved. We just said, "Oh, it's affordable living. We could have a whole house and we don't have to live with somebody." So that's what that was. So it was what it was. We like it here and everything, but we just need to move closer so that we could do the things that we normally do and go back to doing what we do, and all that good stuff, because we getting stagnant, and we getting um What am I trying to say? We getting. I don't want to say bored. We're bored living here because there's nothing to do. But that's why we were thinking about like the channel because we were doing so much more before than we're doing now. So it just seemed more interesting to us and it was better because we could get on and tell you, oh, guys, we went here. Or, oh, we went to this food truck fair. And, oh, we went to the fair in the Meadowlands. Or, oh, we did this. Oh, we did that. And we would go live. We did like a whole cupcake thing for, what's his name? Luke. I want to say Luke Perry Child, but that's the white boy. Derek Luke Day. Derek Luke Day, when they had Derek Luke Day, that's when because he's from Jersey City, so he buys up, well, he buys up a whole bunch of stuff. He gets a whole bunch of vendors. He has rides for the kids and things, and me and Tremel went out there and we covered that. So it's things like that that we miss doing that we can't do up here. So it's like hard for us because it's like we want to do them, but then at the same time, I'm not going to Jersey for a day just to cover Derek Luke Day and drive 5 hours to turn around and drive another 5 hours back. But if we live there, if we live closer, there's like a lot of things that we could do. And we were actually in touch with somebody, and they were telling us how we could get media passes for like when the MTV Awards come and other things that happen in the city that we could get media passes for because we are YouTube content creators and things of that nature. So these are the things that we're trying to do. So like when we tell you new things are coming in 2022, we mean it. But at the same time, it's like, do we want to wait? Do we really want to hold out? Do we really want to, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. But we ain't going nowhere, y'all. Trust me, we ain't going nowhere. You might not see us as much, but we ain't going nowhere. Because we just got to get all of that together. And, once we get all of that together, we will be good. We will be good. Well, that's just some of the things that we got going on. Some of the things that are happening. Because I know the other night we left y'all kind of in a limbo. And y'all were like, what are they talking about? Why are they leaving? What are they doing? There's just a lot of life stuff that we trying to do and fix and move, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, sometimes we sit in front of the camera with a smile on our face, and realize really we be sitting there like, oh my god, I don't want to do this because we be in the mental state of you ain't always happy. People ain't always happy. I'm not gonna say we depressed because we're not depressed, but sometimes you're not always happy all the time. And, sometimes it's hard to sit there and fake it. Like, I'm having a wonderful day today. How about you? And meanwhile, on the inside, you crying like, oh, God, I can't do that. But, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And that's just it in a nutshell. Hey, best friend, you got to do what you got to do. So, we're in the process. We're in the process. We trying to make it happen. We have people trying to help us make it happen too, looking for us an apartment and things like that. That's affordable because, child, rent up there is outrageous, honey. Where we want to live, a 1 bedroom apartment is over $2,000 a month. That's not going to happen at all. We'd be paying rent, and that would be it. And we wouldn't be able to eat. We wouldn't be able to do nothing. You wouldn't see us on YouTube because we wouldn't have nothing else but an apartment and be sitting in the dark. But yeah. Yes, thumbs up the live, please, if you haven't already. Definitely thumbs up the live. And that's another thing. YouTube, they need to give me some answers to some questions. Cause I'm a little confused at some of the things they be doing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to Monica because she would know. I'm gonna ask her if what happened, if she knows the answer to what my question is. She may know. Yes, y'all. But we don't have no plans for the weekend. Y'all know that Saturday is our movie day. So hopefully Tremel is gonna go and get us. Well, we need to get some popcorn. Cause you know that's my thing. Popping some popcorn, finding a good movie. There's a new movie on Amazon Prime with Octavia Spencer that we probably gonna check out tomorrow. I don't know the name of it. I just saw it come up because you know we don't have cable. We have YouTube TV. So YouTube TV give you everything that cable do for way less money than cable. So that's what we have. Because if I had cable, I wouldn't be able to afford the cable bill. Internet, yes. Cable, no, sir. Tremel is actually out in the street getting us something to eat because we didn't have no food. So he went to go buy us something to eat. Yes, Sheila, I know we will make it through. It just seems like a lot right now. And me and Tremel are both the same. Like Tremel will sit and his mind goes 100 miles an hour. Mine goes 50. I ain't even gonna lie. But Tremel, like today, we was talking about a lot of stuff. He was talking about the channel. We was talking about moving. I said, Tremel, slow down. I said, I'm not like you. I said, I need one plan at a time. I said, moving is the priority. He said, no, 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 babe. I'm just talking to you about the channel, what we can do and what I want to do when we move. I said, okay, that's fine. But see, me, I get all compounded with everything, and then it just starts feeling like it's just jumbled in my head. Like I am a person, I am a well planned out person. I have to have a plan. If I don't have a plan, I feel so confused and destitute and lost that it's a shame. I don't know. I've always been that way. Like I have to have a plan. And if I don't have a plan, if I'm just thinking about something and I can't put a plan together, it drives me insane until I can come up with a plan and be like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. And this is when it's going to happen. If I'm just thinking, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, it will drive me insane. Tremel, on the other hand, be all over the place with it. Like his mind goes 100 miles an hour. And he's like, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. We need to do this. We need to do that. I'm like, slow down. Pick one thing at a time. Because for me, it like, it confuses me. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't, I'm not a person that could think about a lot at one time. I need to take my time and figure it out and make it happen. Because if I don't have a plan, I'm confused. And I hate to say it like that and make it sound like that, but it's true. If I don't have a plan, I am like so confused. Like, what am I going to do? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know, or if I'm following your lead, you need to make it make sense to me. Because if it don't make sense, I ain't following your plan. Hey, uncle. If it don't make sense to me, I'm not following your plan, and I'm just being honest. I just ain't. So that's why I 9 times out of 10 am driving. I don't let anybody else drive for me. I drive because that way I know where I'm gonna end up. When I let other people drive, I just feel like I could end up here, I could end up there, or I could end up at my destination. And I don't mean really physically driving, but y'all know what I mean. It's hard for me to let. It's hard to let for me to let somebody take the lead because I feel like if I don't end up at my destination that I'm looking for, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna get an attitude and then I'm gonna sit there and blame myself and be like, it's my fault because I should have took the lead. I should have did this to begin with and we wouldn't be here in the first place. So a lot of times I take the lead. You know, Tremel tell me all the time, sometimes you gotta let me lead. I'm like, okay. And I let him think he leading, but really I'm like guiding him all the way. I know. It's called redirection. It's called he know I redirect his ass. He know because we talked about it before. He knows I redirect him definitely. But yeah, y'all, that's the plan. So tomorrow we probably gonna watch that. Um, James said, you know what? I don't think that's the name of it. I don't. I don't think that's. Wait, let me see if I can hold on. Let me see. If I could get it back up on the screen. Hold on. Because it just came up today. There's something else on Amazon Prime I want to see too. But I don't remember that. I definitely don't remember the name of that. It's about some witches, I think. It's called Encounter. So I think it's like an alien type movie with Octavia Spencer or something like it looks like it looks like something is coming down from Earth. It looks like it, but like it's so quick that you really don't know what it is. But I know it's called Encounter with Octavia Spencer, so we'll either probably watch that tonight or tomorrow. And we'll definitely let y'all know how good it is. And then y'all keep telling me how good Harlem is. I didn't like what I saw. Maybe we'll watch that. I know there's a few things on Netflix that I want to see. Because I know there's a few things on Netflix I want to see. Um, but other than that, I don't have. Let me see. Let me go to here and see. Because I could tell y'all a real good movie on Netflix if you haven't seen it already. Netflix just takes forever to pop up. Um, and y'all, Monica, do me a favor. Monica, you still in here? Type yes if you still in here. Because I'm on my phone, so I can't do what I want you to do. Or Trisha, if you have the link for the boys Amazon wish list, can you put it in the chat, please? Monica, can you put the link for the boys wish list in the chat? I can't because I'm on my phone on StreamYard, so if I do, y'all are gonna lose me. Y'all are gonna lose me if I do it. So can you? Or I think Trisha have it too. Either one of y'all, can y'all put the link up for the boys wish list, Amazon wish list? And Christian, if you still here, you could put up your Cash App. I don't mind because they can Cash App you, or they can just go on Amazon and buy the boys something that you picked or they picked, and that way it'll come directly to you. Yep, that's the wish list for the boys. So please, if you can, it would be appreciated if you can go and purchase a toy for Christian's sons. She's been through a lot this year. We've all been through a lot this year, but Christian has been through a lot this year. And unfortunately, right now, she's having a bad time. So it's hard for her to purchase anything for her sons. So if you wouldn't mind, and if you have the means to, please go on, check out the Amazon wish list. There's nothing on there that's outrageously priced. Everything is moderately priced. And if you can, please purchase her sons a toy or two, just so they could have Christmas. Because again, no child should wake up on Christmas and have nothing under the tree. I don't care. I don't care what they did. I don't care. I just for a child not to wake up and have Christmas, honey, they would have had to kill somebody. And I don't know many children. Well, nowadays, child, but you know what I mean. These little boys are innocent. They can't help. Kids are innocent. Period. Not just them. Any kid is innocent, and they can't help when we fall on hard times and we can't provide the way that we normally would or the way that we normally could. They shouldn't have to suffer because we can't do what we need to do because of the way the world is rolling. And I'm sure they're about to do another mandate. Hopefully, we get another stimulus check on it. Y'all putting mass mandates back. Let's give me another stimulus check. I could use it. But I know how it is as an adult to want to get things, and believe me, my life was turned upside down when I became disabled. Because you talking about somebody that can walk into the store at any given moment and buy $1,000 pair of shades out of Neiman Marcus and still have money in the bank account. I can't do that no more. So as an adult, I know how hard it is to want to get something or want to buy something or want to have something. And, you know, I can't afford it or I can't do it or I have to look. Like for Tramel's birthday, matter of fact, there's a lot of things I want to do for him right now that I can't do because I can't afford to do it. And I feel bad. And his birthday is next week. And I feel bad, but it is just what it is. But he's an adult. He understands that. A child, I don't care how much you try to make them understand that they're not gonna understand. They're not gonna understand that,
What
and
I
they
tell you
shouldn't
about my
have to
birthday?
understand that. They really shouldn't. So please, whatever you can do, the Amazon wish list, I have it highlighted. And then Christian, if you don't want to buy anything on the Amazon wish list, if you just want to send her some money to just buy the boy something, it's right there. Her cash app is right there. She put it up. And like she said, anything is a blessing and she's very appreciative. She sent me a personal message on Facebook, almost had me in tears. Well, she did have me in tears, I ain't gonna lie. Cause y'all know if you I'm hardcore, but if you pull at my heartstrings, there's certain things that people can say to me that will just make me break down. And that's because I've been there. I've been there. I understand it. I know what it feels like. And for me, nothing. If I've experienced it, trust me, it hurts my heart to see somebody else go through what I've been through. So believe me, she wasn't. Her purpose wasn't to make me cry. She was just telling me her story. But it was just. It touched my heart. It really did. It touched my
Well,
heart.
speaking of blessings, hey everybody, it's your boy, His Majesty. Speaking of blessings, Joseph,
Yes.
you're not gonna believe what just happened.
What just
Okay,
happened?
so I'm in the store. I'm in the store, and I get to the register, and I forgot something, and so I told the lady, I said I'll be right back. And so, I came back up to the register, and so the lady rang me up, and she said, "You don't have to pay anything." And I was like, "What do you?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You don't have to pay anything." She said, "The lady that was waiting in line before you, I mean, yeah, and behind you, she paid for whatever you um she paid for it. Okay, she just paid for it." I'm like, "Well, where is she?" And just as she was going out the door, and I caught her, and I ran up to her. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, I was told that you just paid for, you know, um, my items," and she was like, "Yeah." She said, "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays," and she said, She said, "I just want to bless somebody today, even if it was something small, because it was only like $6, but." I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she said, "Yes, of course you can." And I gave her a hug, and she said, "Merry Christmas." I was like, "Wow."
Well, all right.
That blew my mind because she didn't have to do that. She didn't know me from a can of paint.
Nope.
But that's the beauty of this time of year, and that's the beauty of um, just how nice and how big of hearts that some people have. I have a big heart like that, and sometimes my friends and my family beat up on me and tell me that I'm too nice, but when people do things like that for me, that kind of validates that you know it's okay for me to be too nice.
Right.
It's okay, you know. I know in life that when you're a nice person, sometimes you can be taken advantage of and things like that. But like I said, like I was saying last night, when you do something from your heart, oh my God, you just can't believe how good a feeling you get when you just give from your heart and you don't look at the value of something and you just give from your heart. You can't believe the feeling that it gives you. It's an overwhelming feeling, and for me, it gives me tingles when when I can help somebody. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And when you do it and don't look for nothing in return, that makes it even better.
And that makes it even better because that's the one thing that I always do. Anytime I ever give from my heart and don't look for nothing in return, I'm always blessed 100-fold. Always, always, it always happens that way. I don't know why, but it always happens that way. I will continue to be a good person for the
Right.
rest of my life.
No, I agree. Because I always tell people
Now,
that's how
so I
people
can
get
make my
disappointed
dinner.
because they give and they just be sitting there waiting. And I'm like, what are you waiting for? Oh, well, I did this and I did that. I'm like, well, did you do it because you wanted to do it? Or did you do it because you was looking for something in return? Like, if you do it because you want to do it, that's one thing. But when you do it because you're looking for something in return, then that's when you tend to get disappointed. You can't bless
Mhm.
people. Like, I can't stand when people give people money in the street that may need it and they go live. Look, I'm giving them $500. It's like, why are you telling people you get, like, just give it to them and keep it moving. You want praises for giving somebody money and things. You looking for the adoration of what you did when you could have just did that in silence. And you know that's
All
why
right,
a lot of
hold there.
y'all, me and Tremel, huh?
I'm gonna kill your cats.
What did they do?
They knocked over a whole bucket of water.
uh
The whole kitchen floor is like soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
Mhm.
I can't. That's why a lot of
Gotcha.
times me and Tremel will tell y'all when y'all send us something or give us something. If you want us to say who you are, that's one thing. But a lot of times we don't like saying people's name because a lot of people don't want you to know what they're doing. A lot of people just like, well, I want to bless you, but I don't want everybody to know. Ain't nothing wrong
Right.
with
A lot
that.
of people move in silence. A lot of people
But
like to
then you
move in
have the other
silence.
people that want people to know. Now you tell them I gave it to you. Okay. I don't have a problem with that because I'm appreciative either way. Jamel, turn that music off.
I did.
I know. Everybody's saying hello to you in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm taking groceries.
Where your phone? You about to get beat? Y'all can't hear him yelling at the cats because now he mad because they done turned over that bucket of water. Your sound ain't on, Tramel. Tramel, did you press your mic? They can't hear you. No, because I can't hear you. Is your mic button pressed?
Hold on.
I hear you only because you're in the house.
I don't know why you can't hear me. My
Now I
mic
can
is
hear you.
not
Now,
muted.
now whatever you did, I can hear you.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Whew. Ah. All right. I'm coming now. I'll come back. Hold on.
Organize. Get yourself together. You got coffee? Y'all, comic relief has come. The comic relief has entered the building. Yes, Monica. I agree.
Oh Lord have mercy, y'all.
I care about helping.
This damn cat. Y'all hear these damn cats got water all over the damn floor. It's like a damn ocean in the damn kitchen. Y'all go somewhere and sit down.
A pool.
Y'all, y'all like my coat that I got from the Salvation Army for $5.
Child. Winter realness.
Women just oh you winter realness?
Winter realness.
Joseph.
Child.
Oh God. Woo.
That coat heavy as hell.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. My husband be hating on me. Joseph is a hater. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Joseph, I turned the head around because the screen right here is like y'all see how the green show. Y'all gonna see Joseph's eye, but Joseph is a hater, y'all. Joseph is. I'm gonna tell y'all why he a hater. Joseph is a hater because when I was a child, I was a child star.
Oh, child.
Okay, and Joseph hates on the fact that I used to be a child star.
Child.
When I was, Tigger, what is that you got? Joseph, I don't know what he caught, but he just grabbed something off the wall.
Probably a fly.
No, it wasn't a fly. It was something big.
A moth.
It might have been, child. Boy, if you don't get off my coat. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all why Joseph is a hater. Because when I was a child, I was a star. I was a child star.
Right up there with Brooke
Model.
Shields.
I used to model in like the local, magazines and stuff like that. I used to be a model. I used to model like clothes for like Sears and J.C. Penney and Jacobs and different stores, local stores and stuff. You know how they had little circulars that come out, with the Christmas toys and stuff like that. I used to model when I was a kid. So Joseph is a hater about that. Then I'm serious, y'all. There used to be this show called Wonderama. I don't know. Y'all, some of y'all might be my age. Some of y'all might be my age, but there was this show called Wonderama. Now,
Where is Lisa?
Wonderama was kind of like it was like soul training for kids. Like all the kids from the local area, from the New York, New Jersey tri-state area, we would, they would bring us to the studio and we would dance, right? It was like soul training. And it was kids like from New York, New Jersey, in the tri-state area and stuff. But it was a show called Wonderama. So I used to be on that show. I used to go on that show all the time. I used to be on there every week because because my uncle was he used to do like the lighting and stuff. My uncle was like production. He used to do like the lighting. He used to do and stuff like that. And so I used to I was always on the show. And then there used to be this really popular show. It was this game that used to
That's
come
why
on
I
TV
love El
every day
Manning.
called TV Picks, right? Now, it was a game. Like if you were a kid, you had to write in, and they would pick your name. They would call you, and you would get a chance to play this game called Picks. And the way you played it was they had this game like it was asteroids. Everybody know
It was
what
like a
asteroids is,
tennis.
right? No, it was asteroids. It was asteroids because you used to have to set picks in order to shoot. That's how you would play the video game through the phone. So I won. I got a chance to be on TV picks, and so all I had to do was say picks, 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 picks,
Child.
and I won. I won on TV picks. So Joseph hates the fact
Because we're
that
gonna
I was a
debunk.
child star. I don't understand
We're
why.
gonna debunk half the stuff he said.
I don't know
Now
why
turn me down so they can hear me clearly and don't hear me
I
with an
don't know
echo.
why he is just so hating
Now,
on the fact that I was a
that's
child
why El
star.
Manning is my best friend, honey. Because, like she said, Catalog models became stars when.
Well, for me, to me, I mean, I was popular
Now,
in my town, and
notice that
you
none
know,
of these things could be
let me tell y'all
verified.
something. Let me just rephrase that. I was a local. I was a local. I was a local child
Hey, Black Unity.
because my friends and stuff would see me in the the circulars and stuff like that and the Sunday paper because y'all know here you get the Sunday paper, you had all those
Now,
circulars
remember,
and stuff like that. So my friends would see me in the circulars and stuff like that because I used to come out a little
none
sweat
of these things can be verified because they're all from the
because Joseph,
70s.
they didn't have social media like they have it now. I ain't saved none of that shit.
He is the only little black boy that they
He
call
is
to play
such a hater.
pigs. Because I used to sit home every day after school and hope that they call my house, and they ain't never called me, honey.
Well, so
They
why you
only call
hating on me
people.
because they call
They
me?
only call people that lived in Long Island,
See,
Rhode
y'all see how he
Island,
hating
Staten
because
Island.
they didn't call
They
him
ain't call nobody that lived in Newark, New
because they didn't
Jersey,
call him to play TV
or
pig.
Patterson.
No, because they didn't call you to play TV pig.
Ask him to show
You
his
taking
little
it out
poses for
on
the
my
magazine.
set.
Ask you to show him his poses for his action pose for the magazine.
I used to be like when we modeled
Show them the
sweatsuits
action
and stuff.
pose,
We used to have
Shamel.
to pretend like we was jogging, so we would go. We were not that. So I mean, just because you, Joseph, didn't get a chance to
Now
model.
let's talk about this Wonderama thing. See, Wonderama, you can probably pull up on YouTube the old episodes, honey. See,
Okay,
I already told him, don't be picking out no little dark spot in the background talking about that's me right there. Because I know him. He'll pick out the
Joseph,
little spot in
Joseph,
the background. Oh, that's me right there.
Joseph.
I want
If
you in front of the camera
I couldn't even
doing
begin
the
to tell,
robot.
I couldn't even begin to tell you, like if I saw an episode of Wonder Rama right now, I couldn't even begin to tell you where I was. I would have to like look like really, really hard
Oh, we gonna look very hard.
to see where I'm at. And why do I have to prove that to you? So you think I'm a liar? Why am I gonna lie about being on Wonder? Do y'all know what anybody in the chat? Do y'all know what Wonder Rama is?
I do.
You're trying to make it seem like it's just like this big major production show, and it wasn't.
I know Wonderama was just a low budget romper room.
It was a low budget Soul Train. It was very Soul Train for the girls. It was very that. It was Soul Train for
Because Miss
children. It was
Molly
very
wasn't
that.
having y'all ghetto people on her show, honey. So she said, you go to Mr. Bob's show on Wonderama, honey.
What happened?
I said, Miss Molly wasn't having y'all on Romper Room. She said, you go to Mr. Bob's
Child,
show
ain't
on
nobody want to be on
Wonderama.
the motherfucking romper room.
Romper Stomper Bumper Boo.
You know what?
Tell me mirror, tell me who. I used to get mad when she didn't call my name.
Child,
And I got a common name.
I didn't even watch Romper Room. What was that?
Huh?
I didn't even watch Romper Room.
Oh, yes, I watched Romper Room, honey. I watched them all.
I was a cartoon girl. I was
I
very
wanted to get on Kids Incorporated, honey, because that's my show where I could dance and make music videos. Kids Incorporated, KIDS, yes, Kids Incorporated.
You are such an evil person.
Why am I
I
evil?
don't like you. Bye.
Why you don't like me?
Take your coffee, and I hope you pee in the bed.
Oh,
I do. I hope you piss the bed
why would you hope that?
because you're evil. Evil people always pee in the bed.
Why am I evil?
Because you're evil. You don't believe me. I can't believe that you don't believe me, Joseph.
I didn't say that. I just
You did.
well,
Yes,
no.
you did. You said that you do not believe that I was on Wonder
Well,
Arm.
let's rephrase that.
And I'm gonna have to show you where I'm at.
No, let's rephrase that. The Romper Room, well, the Wonderama Sears thing is one thing, honey.
Y'all see, no, but y'all see
Now,
no.
now what I don't believe, I ain't even gonna lie. What I don't believe, I'm not gonna say what I don't believe. What I find hard to believe is the pigs thing, honey. That's
Why?
the key.
Why?
The rest of it ain't. I just be
Why,
joking with you, but
Joseph?
that
But
because
why? I lived in New Jersey. You lived
because
in
they
New
never
York.
call nobody black.
How you know that? Wait a minute. First of all, How do you know what color the people were?
I could tell from their voice.
Oh, you can tell a child's voice,
Yes.
whether they black. Oh, you know what, Joseph? You going straight to it, huh?
Black
You
Unity said they like your hat.
slap the shit out of getting slapped the shit slapped out of you line when Jesus come on Judgment Day. For real, Joseph, they didn't call nobody black.
No.
I'm gonna leave this one alone, honey. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna leave it alone. I am gonna leave it alone.
And my mother used to tell me that too. I said, "Ma, why they don't call me?" She said, "Cause they ain't never calling nobody black."
You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone, Jesus.
Child, let me tell you something. My mother would. Let me tell you something. My mother would make you feel so bad for being black, honey, because you be sitting there going, "Oh, she's gonna call my name today." Probably not, because your name ain't Billy or Bobby. She's only gonna call white people. That's always her reaction to everything. When you, oh, you're not gonna get it because you're black. Watch them eliminate the black person. What everything with her was a race
So,
issue, but let her tell
only
it.
white kids won TV picks. Only
Oh
white.
yeah, they all lived in Long Island, Staten Island, Rhode Island, Bay Ridge, Bensonhurst.
You know what? I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Your life, your childhood was ruined by the plight of the blackness.
Oh, honey, my mother was very. You have no idea how pro-black my mother was, child. You don't want that one. Why? Because it's white. Take the black one.
I was pro-black too. I used to only child when black people and see. And I get what you're saying. I do. I get what you. That's the sad part. I get what you're saying. I understand why you find it hard to believe because I get what you're saying. Because growing up, y'all, what y'all don't understand is like for those of you that are not a child of the '70s, what y'all don't understand is to see black people on TV. See, we see black people all day on TV now. But to see black people on TV at that time, there wasn't that many black people on TV. When you saw black people, when you knew black people was coming on TV, oh child, my mother, child, we made sure that we had all our chores done. We made sure we had our homework done. We made sure that we ate dinner. We made sure that we took our bath. And we were
Wait,
sitting in front of the TV waiting for the black people. But I remember the first black TV show, that popular TV show that came on TV. That was Good Times, remember?
yep.
And the first episode was the Black Jesus.
And
That,
then the
that was
Jeffersons.
like a pivotal moment for black people. Other than that, the only time we saw black people was like on the Tonight Show.
And then
The-
after Good Times, they gave you the.
When Shaka Khan first came on the scene, when Shaka Khan was like one of the first black women to be on the Tonight Show, she did "I'm Every Woman." Remember, Joseph? When I was a kid, I think I was about 7 or 8 years old.
I don't remember that because if she would have been singing "I'm Every Woman," I would have been walking runway on my grandmother's
You
coffee
don't
table,
remember
honey.
that? When she said, y'all ever seen her video? I'm everyone. You ever seen the video?
Of course,
Video when she turns, when she's all these different women.
of course.
That was like one of the highest rating shows because she was a black. It was a black person. You know who else used to come on TV a lot? The Pointer Sisters. The
Yeah.
Pointer Sisters used to be on Carol Burnett's show all the time. And so when they would come on, and the Jacksons, remember the Jackson Five had a show. Well, they wouldn't even call it the Jackson Five. It was the Jacksons. It was the Jackson family. They had a show. Donnie and Marie had a show, and then the Osmonds. Remember the Osmonds had a show. Y'all, this was
And
like
Sonny and Cher.
the only time we ever saw black people on TV was when we would watch variety shows like Cal Burnett, Sonny and Cher, The Tonight Show, or we would see cartoons like the Jackson Five had a cartoon that came on every Saturday. Luther Vandross used to sing all the different jingles. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
And you remember Captain and Tennille?
Captain and Tennille. Remember Peaches and Herb? Peaches and Herb had a show. They had their own variety show.
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson was the only, and let me give y'all a fact about Flip Wilson. Not only was Flip Wilson one of the first black men to have his own variety show on national television, but Flip Wilson owned and he produced and directed his own show. He owned everything. No network owned him. He was the only black man at that time. That's how it was him, and actually it was two people, but he was the first. It was Flip Wilson and it was Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor had his own variety show as well.
And Julia, Diane Carroll had hers, Julia.
Carroll, she had hers, but no, what I'm saying is those two, Richard Pryor and Flip Wilson, they owned the rights. They owned their own brands at the time. They were like, that was very rare for a black man to not be owned, or not, like Flip Wilson he got all the residuals and the royalties from his show even now, even though he's dead and gone, his family, they get 100% of his royalties and things like that. But a lot of people don't know these things. Like y'all, the only time we saw black people was on Saturday morning on Soul Train. That's it. We didn't see black people like we see black people today, y'all. It ain't nothing to see black people on TV now.
El Manning said, "What's really in question is your definition of a child star."
What I'm saying is, I was more so a local child star. Yes, my dad was a member of a very popular group. My father was a singer, but he stopped singing to have a family. But even in spite of that, I would have like celebrities at my house because my father knew these people because of the group that he was in. My father was a member of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. He was one of the original members of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. So, because my father's connection with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, I knew a lot of different black artists, and they would come, by my house and stuff like that. So, as far as me being a star, I was a local child star, meaning that in my town, I grew up in Patterson, New Jersey. So in my town, people would see me and be like, "Oh, I know that little kid. He was in the Sears magazine this week." Because I don't know where y'all lived at. Joseph, I don't know where you lived at on Sunday when you got the Sunday paper. Remember you got the Sunday paper?
Mm-hmm.
It had all those circulars in it with with all the department stores like Macy's and Sears and, and Bergdorf Goodman and all the different stores would have their own separate circulars. Well, I used to
And child, if I would have walked past one of them little kids in the street, I wouldn't know who the hell they was.
I was a print model. It was something, my parents didn't get paid that much for it. I think my mother got paid maybe $50 or $100 for it, for me to do the work. And sometimes I don't know how much. I don't think they got paid that much. But it was nothing for any kid could have done what I did. It wasn't like it was hard. When I say when you say definition of a child star, I was local, honey.
I can't stand Reese Cup. She said, "I guess I was a child star as well."
Okay. But don't get it twisted, honey. I wasn't a local child star for long because growing up, I was into this and I was in that. I was a DJ. I used to rap. I used to break dance. I was a member of a very popular dance crew in New York City.
Show me your move.
Rockers. So don't get it twisted. I wasn't always a local child star.
Go ahead, show me a breakdown.
Oh, child, I will be 54 years old next week. I'm not gonna try to break my neck trying to prove to y'all that I know how to break dance.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break dance.
I do. I know how to break dance. I know how to break dance. I know how to do the pop lock. I know how to do all that shit.
Don't you
I know how
dare.
to roll.
Look, don't you dare get up and do my move that make me laugh.
Which one?
You know, kick hop to the side. I can't stand it.
He is such a hater. He be y'all. And y'all gotta see. And let me tell y'all. You know what? I'm so upset that we ain't having a meet and greet because I would love for y'all to see Joseph dance. It is such a kiki. Joseph dancing is such a kiki because when he dance, right, he do this. And he stick out his tongue. Yup. Matter of fact, next week when I have my birthday party, I'm gonna try to get him to dance for y'all. It's going to be a kiki. It is such a kiki to see Joseph dance. It is so fun with them little chicken legs and them little knock knees and no ass.
You can't take the pumpkin.
Child, Joseph been trying to tell me he got pumpkins, honey. He got little mini muffins. Joseph don't have y'all. My husband, I love him to death, but he has Nasitol, honey. He has a bad case of Nasitol. Like Joseph ain't number legs all the way up. That's what I love about him because he's very tall. Joseph is 6'4". He's very tall. His legs are beautiful, but he ain't got no ass.
I don't know why you can't take the pumpkin.
Joseph, tell the truth. Because people gonna meet you one day.
I don't know why you can't take all this pumpkin. And when they meet me, they'll see all this pumpkin latte and pumpkin spice, honey.
Now they gonna see nothing but mini muffins. Now you talk about this right here. Now this is pot roast, honey. Let me show y'all what pot roast. This is pot roast. Y'all see all this back here, honey? Look at all that. Look at all that.
That's a small turkey ham.
Pot roast.
That's a small turkey ham.
I got a curve.
I don't know why you can't take all this pumpkin. All this pumpkin.
Tell me about this. This is pot roast.
All this pumpkin right here. All this pumpkin.
Child, I promise y'all, he's smacking a leg. He's smacking his leg. That's all he's doing. Smacking his leg, child. He ain't got no ass.
I can't stand you.
No ass. Joseph, I don't know. Joseph, we got to, y'all, do y'all think we need counseling? We have to have, I think, this is what tears us apart. Is the fact that Joseph is in denial. He's in denial. He just is in denial about all this.
You're in denial about the pumpkin, honey.
He's just in denial about all this pot roast back here.
All this pumpkin spice and pumpkin latte. It only come once a year. It only come once a year.
As a couple, we can't be together as a couple if you're gonna be envious of all the pot roast.
Ain't nobody envious of that.
As a couple, if you're gonna continue to stop pretending that you don't have the fever for the deep dark chocolate.
That's a turkey ham at best, honey. Yes, Black Unity turkey ham. That's one of them little small turkey hams.
Turkey ham.
That's one of them little small turkey hams you buy that's wrapped up in plastic.
No.
Because you can't afford to get a real ham, honey, so you got to get turkey ham because it's cheaper.
No, this is ham hocks, honey.
All this pumpkin.
Where?
All this pumpkin.
Y'all see, I told y'all he's smacking his leg.
Look at it jiggle.
He's smacking his leg, y'all.
You can't even take it.
I told you ain't nothing but asthma. They're running your family. That ain't nothing but asthma.
You call it what you want.
That's asthma.
But it's a pumpkin latte for you.
It's asthma running your family, Joseph. Yeah, he was talking about, you hear all that? You hear all that? I said, oh, no, that's asthma. I said, you know what that is? That's asthma. That's what that is. That's asthma.
You can't take it.
That's asthma. Asthma.
You can't take it because you run around here peddling chopped meat as pot roast.
You mistaken it for asthma. That's asthma.
How you gonna peddle chopped meat as pot roast?
Joseph, you know asthma running your family. You got real bad asthma running your family. So that's what that is. Tell the truth.
I don't know why you can't take it.
Tell the truth to the people. That's asthma. That's what that is. It's asthma.
You did not say flan Reese cup.
Child. Oh, so y'all Reese Cup, y'all saying y'all can't take the pot roast either. Y'all trying to say I got no pot roast. Is that what y'all saying?
She talking about me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Joseph got two. His, I'm telling y'all, Joseph ain't got no ass, y'all. When y'all meet Reese Cup, in Reese Cup, we gonna meet next year. I make a promise. We gotta get together with Reese Cup. Reese Cup, when you first walk up on me and Joseph, the first thing I want you to do is tell Joseph to turn around, honey. Tell him to turn around. And when he turn around, child, you ain't gonna do nothing that. You gonna be like, Chanel, you was right. You'll be like, Chanel, you was right. Can't number legs all the way up. My husband got some beautiful legs. He got some beautiful legs and some beautiful calves, but he ain't got no ass, y'all. I'm sorry to say that. I
I
ain't
don't know
married,
why you can't take the
I ain't married with
pumpkin.
the ass. You know, I ain't
I don't
married
know
with the ass.
why you can't take this pumpkin, honey.
You just, you need to just, do we need to go to counseling for this? Have you started?
All this pumpkin spice and you want to deny it.
Y'all, he has anxiety about it. Have you done the breathing exercises that we talked about? Huh?
Oh,
Have you started doing the breathing exercises that we talked about?
for what?
For your anxiety.
I don't have anxiety.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You have to do the breathing exercises that we talked about.
You the one running around with pot roast and dancing
Oh,
legs.
I have pot roast. This is pot roast back here, honey. That's reality. That's reality,
It's
honey. You can't.
turkey ham, honey.
It's pot roast, child.
Turkey ham.
No, it ain't no turkey ham. Ain't no turkey ham.
It's
Ain't
one
no
of them
turkey.
little turkey hams, honey.
No, it ain't no little turkey ham. Ain't nothing little about this. Ain't nothing little about this back here, honey. I have the McCray curves. Everybody in my family, we all got pot roast. We all have pot roast. Yes, we do. hmm Don't hate. Stop hating, Joseph.
I guess. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm going to
Okay.
let the pumpkin speak for itself.
Good job. I've been in the pumpkin patch for the past 4 years, honey, and I ain't seen the great pumpkin yet. Where's the great pumpkin at? Where's that?
I'm going to ignore you.
Reality is what reality
We
is.
was having a very good conversation and here you come.
I was having a good conversation. I was talking about giving and stuff, and y'all, I want to say,
El Manning said we over here fussing about pumpkin spice and turkey loaf.
okay, listen, I want to say thank you to everybody that has contributed to the children. Joseph and I were looking at the wish list today, and we were seeing that people were actually purchasing things. And I'm telling you guys that right there, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are really, really phenomenal. Thank you so much for
She,
being
I don't know
so.
if she's still here, but she was in the chat room now.
Oh,
You wasn't on Christian, the
was
lady we're helping.
oh really?
Yes, but I don't know.
Gosh,
I don't know if she's still here.
is she?
But she
Oh my
was
gosh! But
in the beginning,
thank
and
y'all
then
so
but
much
you
for.
wasn't on when she was here.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for just opening your heart for Christian children. Thank you so much. We really, I'm pretty sure she appreciates it.
El
Um,
Manny said pot roast or rump roast.
no pot roast. It's pot roast, girl. It's pot roast. Yes, it's pot roast. It's a big pot, very big pot roast. Meat and potatoes. Yes, that's what it is. Well, thank you guys for donating to Christian's children. I'm pretty sure that her children appreciate it, and I know that her children are going to be so happy on Christmas morning when they wake up and they see those beautiful gifts that people have went out and purchased. And hopefully, Christian, if you're still here, um, you know, uh, I we really hope that you have a Merry Christmas, and we hope that, in spite of all the things that you've gone through, you've weathered through, just know that you have people out here that care. We just want you to know that. We just want you to know you have people out here that care. Um, And thank you for
Yep, she's still here.
well, I see her. I see her. Thank you for coming to our channel. Yes, and thank you. If you enjoyed us tonight, we hope that you will come back. And you're more than welcome to come to the Kingdom anytime you want, Christian. Yes, yes. And thank you, Monica. Thank you, Monica, for bringing this young lady into the kingdom. Thank you so much, Monica. Well, Monica, you got a big heart. Oh, and y'all, you know what else we got to do? And I know Monica probably gonna kill me for saying it, but you know Monica's son's birthday is this month as well. I think his birthday is on the same day as mine, if not the day before or the day after. Ain't Jamel's birthday on the 16th? Is his birthday on the 16th or the 15th, Monica?
I think it's in December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is in December. His birthday is the 6th, the 15th, or the 6th.
It ain't the same day as yours. I know it ain't the same day.
I think it is. I think
No, it's not.
it's not.
No.
I know his birthday is close to my. It's close. Our birthdays are close in proximity, in the same date. But y'all, we got to do something nice for Monica's son. Now, y'all, for those of you not, because I know Monica ain't gonna put on no wish list. Because she's Monica is just she just saying, I know Monica ain't gonna do it. But Monica's son is a football player. And he's a good football player too, y'all. He loves football. He's a very good football player. And I think his favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys, ain't it, Joseph? Is the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm not sure.
Is Monica still in chat?
I don't know.
But Monica, if you are in the chat, remind us of when your son's birthday is and you know what his favorite football team is. I would love to do something really nice for Jamel, like get him.
And just in case, I highlighted Christian's comment when she left her Cash App. If you want to just Cash App her money so she can get a voice something, the
Yes,
Cash App is right there as well.
yes. And thank you, Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred said, keep up the good work helping others. Yeah, that's one of the things we like to do here. We love to help others. Love to help others. And y'all, you know, we have not only a celebration for me, for my birthday next week on Thursday. I told you we're gonna have us an epic party. You know, we just gonna play music. But I believe Trisha's birthday, one of our moms, Trisha Tanel, her birthday
It's 26.
is the 26th of December. So we're gonna have a celebration for her too. And also one of our other is she a mod? Is Lisa a mod now?
Lisa's birthday is 2 days after yours.
Yes, hers is the 17th.
Yes.
Lisa Schumann's birthday is the 17th. And
And
Lisa
then
Schumann was a guest on our show. Remember she did
Monica, when is Jamil's birthday?
when is Jamel's birthday?
Yes, Lisa's birthday. And then right after that in January is Melissa's birthday. Oh, Trisha said his birthday is the same day as hers, the 26th. You heard me, Jamel? Oh, he walked away. Oh,
What you
okay.
say?
Jamel's birthday is the same day as Trisha's, December 26th.
Oh really? Okay. 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 Yeah, all these see Sagittarius is y'all. We're special. We
That's
like
not Sagittarius, that's Capricorn.
well Capricorns too, because my mother is a Capricorn. My mother's birthday is the 23rd. My mother's birthday is the 23rd of December.
And Elle Manning is the 29th.
Oh really? Okay. Okay. Well, us Sagittarius and us Capricorns, you know, we're special people. We're very special people. You
There's
know,
only two.
the world
And
can't
James said his
say
daughter is the 27th.
who.
James said his daughter's is the 27th.
All right. Well, you know what? Maybe we should just have a Sagittarius Capricorn party next week.
Monica, there's only one zodiac sign in this room that matter, and you know exactly what it is, Miss
On the
Monica.
book of lies. No, see, y'all,
Monica, you know what it is. You know what it's
you see
given.
how they hate? You see how they hate? And you know what? Let me tell you something about these Aries. They're so selfish. Like, I share my birthday with my husband. Like, I told him it's not just my birthday. It's our birthday.
No, it's not.
But then I tell him, on his birthday, it's our birthday. Because we married. So, because we married, it's our birthday.
My
Like,
birthday.
we have two birthdays. Joseph's birthday and my birthday is on December 15th.
Yes,
And
Black Unity. You know what it is.
on April 16th.
Aries.
Yeah, but I'm not an Aries. I don't claim that. I'm a Sagittarius.
So now it's Black Unity, Monica, and me. Any more Aries in the building?
Are we going to have this conversation about you Aries people? You narcissistic Aries people?
Yeah, see, we got April 2nd, April 3rd, April 16th. Come on through, Aries.
Whatever, Joseph.
Come on through, Aries.
And no, it's Sagittarius season. Thank you very much. See, we can't even have our own season. Y'all look how y'all come, y'all rams trying to ram through our season. It's our season. It's Sagittarius season. It ain't Aries season.
Okay, I do Geminis too. I love me a Gemini. Even though people say I love Geminis, honey, because y'all are tick tick boom, honey. That's what I love.
Yeah, Geminis are tick tick boom, yeah.
Geminis are tick tick boom, honey, and that's what I love.
Gemini do not care. A Gemini, honey. You mess with a Gemini, and Geminis love playing games.
Right, Monica. We the first sign of the zodiac and the best.
From the Book of Lies.
It don't even need to be anybody after Aries.
What? See, y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying?
mean, God could have just stopped at the best.
For real?
First.
Oh, that's how we doing it. That's how we doing this tonight.
Okay, Brian, your daughter's an SE. There you go. Aries. He should have just stopped right there. We were number one. After number one, you don't need nobody else.
Right. For real?
Yeah.
That's how we doing it.
Aries lives matter, yes. I mean, come on, think about it. Look at what our birthstone is, a diamond. I mean, come on now, get real.
And
our birthstone is a diamond.
And
we're number one, a diamond.
So
which is the hardest substance on earth. I mean, come on.
And we're a sapphire.
You can't ask for nothing else. Brian, I'm gonna have to debate you on that one.
What happened?
I said Brian said Taurus is still the best. I said I'm gonna have to debate you on that.
See, my father was a Taurus. I like Tauruses. Tauruses are very quiet and laid back and chill. They don't let nothing bother them. Hey, there go my cousin Brian. Hey,
yes,
Brian,
if they're born in April, it is.
On Facebook.
If they're born in April, it is, Brian.
Shout out to the Masons and the Eastern Stars.
Ooh, but them April Tauruses, child, evil.
Where's my best friend? Is my best friend Dwayne in here?
No, not tonight.
Well, shout out to my best friend Dwayne.
Really, Trisha? You rather have a dog than a diamond, child? Give me a diamond.
My cousin Brian, he's an Aries too.
No, he's a Taurus.
He's a Taurus, like my father. Let me tell y'all something about Taurus. Taurus people are the most genuine people that you could ever meet in your whole entire life. They just genuine. They just like, it ain't even about transparency. They just genuine people. If they your friend, they your friend. If they rock with you. Point blank.
No, I agree with that.
They will take an ass whooping for you.
No, I agree with that. That's true.
What?
No, that's true what you said.
About Taurus?
Yeah, that's why I like them.
My dad was like that. My dad was a Taurus. A Taurus will take an ass whooping for you. If they your friend and they rock with you, you ain't got nothing to worry. If you were a Taurus, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got to worry about nobody hurting you or nothing.
I give them that.
Yes.
El Manning.
But you Aries people, y'all so arrogant and just evil.
Stuck up.
Destroyed. And stuck up. Y'all stuck up. and think y'all know everything. Y'all don't know everything.
You know what?
It's not. I have to tell Joseph all the time. It's not your world, big girl. It's not your world.
See, now James said it, I disagree with you. I think the April ones are horrible. The May ones I could deal with. They're not as mean. But the April ones, oh my God, they are so evil. Evil.
What April? What
Huh?
April Tauruses?
Yes.
My father. My father
I
is.
went with
He's
one
a
that was
May Taurus. He
no,
was
I went with a Taurus that was like April 30th, and then I went with one that was May 5th. I couldn't
Joseph.
stand either one of them by the time it was over, but at least the one that was born on May, he
Joseph, hit
was
my monitor. Hit my
he was
monitor.
more subdued. He was more mellow. He wasn't as high strung. The one born in April on April 30th, child, I wanted to kill that little motherfucker. Oh, he used to get on my nerves and he always wanted to fight and he always had something to say
See,
and it
Brian.
was always a battle and
Brian
it was
gonna
like
get you,
shut
Joseph.
up, just do what I say
Brian gonna
because
get you. Brian gonna get you. He said, "I'm not evil."
no, the May ones are more the April ones I run across are just evil. When I say evil, I mean like they just mean. Like I just be sitting back going, "You just mean for
Well,
no
I
reason,"
beg to
and
differ
I
with
know
you.
I'm a mean bitch. So if I'm mean and I'm telling you you mean,
No,
child.
I beg to differ on that because my cousin Brian is one of the sweetest guys that you would
No,
ever want to meet in your
there's
life.
always an exception to the rule. So I'm not gonna say I don't know Brian like that to say. I'm just saying my experience with an April Taurus,
Oh,
the
okay.
one I know, that he was just, oh God, he was so mean. It was just a mess. Now the May one wasn't mean like that.
Hmm.
He was the total opposite. He was nice. He was
No,
mean if he had to be
my cousin
mean.
Brian, let me tell you something. My cousin Brian is like, I can't even, and I'm not just saying that just because he's my cousin, but we went to high school together. He's like this person that's just so unselfish. He's very unselfish. He's one of these people that would just, Brian is the person that will give his left arm to you if he like if he's your friend, if he likes you. I don't even think Brian.
Oh,
I don't even think I've ever seen you angry. I've never even seen Brian angry. He's always had a smile. He's always had a smile on his face.
James said it. I feel for you, honey, because that was my grandfather's birthday and Uncle Fred's birthday,
What?
March 10th and 11th. My grandfather was March 10th and Uncle Fred is March 11th.
Mm.
Child, poor baby.
Why you say that?
A Pisces? Mm-mm.
Hey Tristan.
Hey, Tristan, let me tell you, I can honestly deal with most zodiac signs because once we establish certain things, we good.
One zodiac sign. You know who is my like the one that I just want to choke sometimes?
Oh,
Scorpios. My baby sister is a Scorpio, honey. And she has taken like me and my sisters, me and my baby sister, we've had to like make an agreement with each other. I kid you not. We've had to make an agreement with each other that if we get mad with each other, that we just have to turn around and walk away. Otherwise, we be ready to kill each other because we go back like as far as like back and forth with our mouth, we go back and forth. We can go back and forth all day. And it's like I'm saying something to top you. My sister is one of them people. She can say something to you, honey. It will cut you. It will cut you deep. It ain't nothing. And my sister, she's a Scorpio. It ain't nothing you can say to her to like break her. You know what I'm saying? And I be ready to choke her. I be ready to choke her.
For
Yeah.
me, for me, it's a Pisces.
Huh? Like,
I
yeah.
said, for me, it's a Pisces.
Scorpios and Aries are my match. They really are my match. Like me and Joseph, when we be going at it, it's like it don't even make no sense. It don't even make no sense. That's why we don't fight. That's why we don't argue no more. Because it don't even make no sense. Because he gonna say something. Joseph said to me one day. Joseph said to me, he said, "Jamel, I'm getting ready to say some shit to you that's gonna make you want to go in the room and commit suicide." I said, I said, and I was ready to. I was ready to put some Vaseline on honey in my days of dudes and say, "Come on, bitch, let's go outside. Come on, let's go." We can't. Y'all, that's how y'all are.
Black Unity Virgos. I like Virgos. My
I like
grandmother was a
Virgos.
Virgo.
I like Virgos too. Virgos.
They Virgos are cool. I don't have a problem with Virgos. Mine is a Pisces. I cannot. I just cannot. Because they think they know everything. They know what's best for you. They whole motherfucking life could be falling apart, but they think they know every motherfucking thing about you that they need to know. They think they got the answer. They think they know everything, and you be sitting there looking at them but go,
But Joseph, you're the same way.
no,
Yes, you are,
there's a
Joseph.
difference. I do know everything,
No, you
and
don't.
my life is not falling apart.
No, you don't. Joseph,
I'm
Joseph,
not
you
going to
do
sit.
not know everything.
Oh, yes, I do. When am I ever
You know,
wrong?
what you don't know?
You told me the other day you hate me because I'm always right.
No, I said, yeah, you know, you're not always right. There's a difference between being always right and knowing it. You don't know everything. Joseph think he know everything about everything and about everything.
No, you know what? No, see, there's the difference. I don't speak about anything that I don't know.
No, to see,
So I'm not one of those people that just start talking shit and don't know what I'm talking about.
right.
So when I
Mean,
say I know what I'm talking about and I know everything, it's because believe me, I'm only going to talk about it if I know about it.
right. I
Like
know
I'm
that.
not one of those people that you start talking about the craters of the moon and I'm yeah, because if you go to the moon, it's 32 craters and da da da. I don't know shit about that. So I'm not gonna sit there and have a conversation like that. But there are people that will sit there and try to fake it because they just want to be a part of the conversation and pretend like they know stuff. I don't do that. If I talk about the moon, it's because I know about it, I studied about it, I read about it, and I know what I'm talking about. Because
But you
one
don't know
thing
everything.
that ain't nobody ever going to do is make me look stupid in what I'm saying. Now, if I make a mistake,
I agree with you on that.
that's one thing about me. If
Yeah,
I'm talking about it, I
or
know
Aries.
about it. Huh?
Or Aries. They ain't gonna talk about nothing they don't know.
Right. So when
Y'all,
I say I'm
but
always
y'all don't
right,
know everything.
that's
Y'all
no,
don't
when
know
I no,
everything.
see, that's you're not understanding what I'm saying. When I say I
I
know
just get what you're saying.
everything,
I get what you're saying.
I
I
know
get
everything that
exactly what
I'm
you're saying.
talking about. To say
Right.
I say I know everything, no, I don't know everything like you're taking it that I mean. I know everything that I'm talking
No,
about.
no, what I was gonna say is from a life perspective, Aries people are very observant, and because they're very observant from a life perspective, if you go to them and you say, "Okay, Joseph, this is the situation. What do you think I should do?" They will give you great advice. They will give you great and accurate advice on, you know, life, life perspectives. But in terms of, um, other things, like I said, Aries people don't talk about nothing they don't know. They're not going to even engage in a conversation about anything that they don't know about. And that's y'all strong point is that, and that's why I always tell Joseph I do, and he's right. I always tell him, be like, Joseph, you know what? It kills me. It kills the shit out of me that you're always right because he's always right. Whenever he'd be like, Terrell, I'm telling you, that person right there, and I'd be like, come on, Joseph, give him a bit of that. He'd be like, Jamel, I'm telling you, that person right there, no, Jamel. And then a child just as clear as the sky is blue. He'd be right. He'd be right. And I'd be like, damn.
Uh,
Yeah, you know what? That's and you know what? The one thing, if I had one word to describe a Taurus, I would describe the word I would use is integrity. Great integrity. I would use integrity. They have the best. Like my dad was
Right,
like
El Manning.
one of these people. Y'all, my dad was amazing. He was Brian Teller. My father was he was an amazing person. You know, he was a police officer. He was a good police officer. He was a community activist. He was an advocate for black people. I mean, and he was my father. Oh God, he was like one of these people. My father would just he was somebody that would just help you. I can't. It's hard for me to describe it. You know, but that's how and that's how I always looked at Brian too. Even when we were in high school, you know, Brian was he was just he just had
Your
something
other cousin just popped in, Tramel.
cool.
She
My
says she a Cancer, Miss Monica.
crazy is that shit, honey. Let me tell y'all something about my cousin Monica. Do not mess with her. Do not mess with my cousin Monica because if you mess with her, oh, you gonna get it, honey. My cousin Monica, I done seen my cousin Monica. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Monica probably gonna laugh when I tell this story. Yeah, this is when I first got my driver's license. Me and Monica was driving in the car. I was driving in the car, and this police officer almost ran me off the road. He got mad. Remember, Monica? You know this story. And he pulled me over. And when he pulled me over, my cousin Monica jumped out the car and was like walking back to the police officer. Like, what the fuck you pulling us for? And Monica will get the shit started. My cousin Monica's the one to get. She'd be like, "What you say? Excuse me? What's the problem?"
Wait, Tramel, remember when that boy messed with us on Facebook? And Monica knew him and called him on the three-way
Yes,
and
Monica
did a
made.
FaceTime and said,
She
now what the
called
fuck
him
did
and
you say to
made
my
him
cousin and his
apologize.
husband? You gonna apologize right
She no,
motherfucking
she
now.
made him. She was like, "You're gonna apologize to my cousin. You're gonna apologize to him for lying, for being a liar." That's my cousin Monica. She will call. That's the shit that when we was kids. That's what she would do. She wouldn't let nobody bother me. And that's why I say now I ain't saying she crazy, like mentally crazy, but I'm telling you, my cousin Monica, she one of the people that if she your friend or she related to you or she got love for you, she will fight. She'll fight. She'll fight somebody. She'll be like, okay, Jamel. Sometimes I had to pull Monica back, like Monica, come on, let's go. No, no. Her brother, my cousin Eric. I remember when we were kids, Monica used to suck her thumb like this.
Wait, Brian, Monica can't see your comments because she's on Facebook, so she can't see your comments
My
from YouTube.
my cousin Eric, and let me say, Monica is tough as hell. She tough. My cousin Eric, my cousin Monica smacked him in his face one day, right? And my cousin Eric, he balled his fist up and he went pop, popped in her face, and Monica screamed, and blood curdling scream, and then she just turned around and she stopped crying and she popped him in his face, and then he popped her back. And she was like sitting up there. They was like, she was like taking blows from him, like it wasn't no big deal. Like pop, they was like sitting there like pop. I was like, oh my god, he gonna kill her.
Okay, Monica.
She didn't care. She didn't care that he was gonna kill her. She was just Monica is just like a tough. She tough. She tough like that. Mm-hmm.
Monica says she coming to YouTube so she can see Brian's comments.
What did Brian say?
Oh no, he was talking to her and he was
Oh,
agreeing with you that that's Monica.
that's Monica. When we was in high school, oh, that was Monica. Monica ain't let nobody mess with me. She ain't never let nobody mess with me. Nobody. She fights somebody in a minute. And she's still today. She will
James
fight.
Saturday says she know a quiet Sagittarius. I ain't met one of them yet.
I'm quiet.
Child, I ain't
Joseph,
never met a quiet
why,
Sagittarius.
Joseph, why you got these people thinking that I'm all loud?
Cause you are.
I am not.
Yes, you is.
How? How you figure, Joseph?
Huh?
How am I loud?
You will be sitting here having a conversation and scare the hell out of the cats. Just start screaming. Not even mad. Just a regular conversation.
That's a shame how my husband do me. That's a shame how you be doing me, Joseph.
Brian said, Cree, I love you, but you are not quiet.
I am
Hey,
quiet.
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, I am quiet.
Exactly, Reese Cup. Every Sag I know talks loud and can have a conversation with themselves because Tramel should he be doing it. And I know he be talking about me. And I said, who you talking to? What you over there talking about, Mumbles?
Yeah, he
I
called.
can't have a conversation with myself.
Yeah, he gave me a name. He calls me Mumbles McGraw because he said I be mumbling under my breath talking about him. I'm like, Joseph, why you always think somebody talking about you? You are not important. No, anybody talking about you. I got to talk. Why I got to be talking about you? Why come I can't have a conversation with myself sometimes?
Thank you. You know who I'm talking to. You just sent me a text. Thank you.
I am not loud all the time. Ask Lisa
No,
Schumann.
now he's not. No, that's true. He's not loud all the time. So
No,
I'm not gonna.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna sit and say all the time.
I'm quiet. I can be quiet. And Brian, you only based that on we was in high school when I used to hang with Truman all the time. Yes, I was. Yeah.
You don't see us on YouTube, Monica?
What are the McCray Kings? KINGZ.
Oh, Tristan, that's his other sister,
What?
Aaliyah.
Oh yeah, my that heifer. Woo, child, let me tell y'all something. My sister, for those of you that have a family member or a friend that's a Leo, my condolences.
You put in Kings with a Z.
Condolences to you people. If you have a Leo in your life,
Tristan is a Leo.
Tristan, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You Leos, I ain't got nothing to say. I can't say nothing. It's like the Illuminati or some shit. Leos, a true Leo, a lion, oh child, they sit up high, okay, and look down low.
And you talk about Aries, they worse than us.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They are. They are the Illuminati. They are the Illuminati. Them y'all Leos, y'all are the Illuminati, honey. Because my sister, oh, she is one piece. That's all I can say. I love her to death, but she is one piece. You ain't gonna change their mind. They what they say is what they say. They are unapologetically them. Period. Point blank, pooh. That's it. That's it. Like my sister is one of them people. Oh my God. She'd be like, you can curse a lead. You can sit here and you can curse them out like a sailor on lead. And they'll look at you and say, you finished? You finished? And then they'll say, okay. And they'll turn around and walk away. You ain't gonna get no response out of them. They just like a big old lie. But when they get ready to strike, that's it. That's it. Because my sister, she is one piece. My sister Kim, I don't even mess with her. Like, I don't even mess with her. My sister Kim will make me want to kill her.
No, you know what I like about Leos?
What's that?
They don't have not one fuck to give.
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't give when they see Aries when we say we don't give a fuck, we mean it.
That's
And you know that's it. When a Leo tell you they don't give a fuck,
they don't.
child, that
They
you
don't.
could tell them something that be I don't care. Well,
Mhm.
anyway, let's talk about my hair, and you be like,
Uh-huh.
this bitch, I just,
They bird that. They give you bird that child. They give you
but I
bird
just told
that.
you that my whole life is. I just told you I don't care.
Yeah, I
I don't want
told
to
you.
talk about that.
Didn't I tell you I don't care about you? Did I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to talk to me? I told you not to talk to me. You don't exist. You are but a figment of my imagination, honey. You are a flotsam of dust flying in the wind, honey. What? It, I can't even explain it.
Aries people are not mean.
Yes, y'all are. Y'all mean as a snake.
We not mean.
Yes, you are, Joseph. You mean as a
We
snake.
just tell the truth.
Joseph, you are mean as a
We
snake.
tell the truth, and we have a low tolerance for bullshit.
No, y'all are mean. No, y'all are mean.
And we don't like stupid
Mean.
people.
Mean. Y'all don't care who feelings y'all hurt. What y'all say. Y'all are mean.
No, it's not about that we don't care what we say. It's that we say the truth and y'all can't handle the truth.
No. Joseph, you have this philosophy about people that don't do the same things that you do, or that don't do things the way you do them. What's your philosophy?
What?
Oh yeah, you gonna hide? You gonna hide behind?
I don't know what you're talking about because I have a lot of philosophies about people who don't do things the way I do them.
Joseph, when somebody don't do something the way you do it, what do you say? That's stupid. That's dumb. What?
Well, because if they don't get it done right,
No, they don't get it done your way. I'll be like, Joseph, why I got to do it your way? Why? Why come I got to do it your way? You be like, Sherelle, because it's the right way.
because if I see you doing something right and it just don't look right to me, I'm not going to say that it ain't going to come out right, but if it don't look right to me and I feel it ain't going to come out the right way, if it don't, in my mind, you stupid, you should have did it the way I told you, and now I wouldn't be here yelling at you.
They like to micromanage everything you do. Like that's why he ain't allowed in the goddamn kitchen when I'm cooking. Cause I'll be like, Joseph, get out. Get out. Um, you know, like y'all, I'll be cooking. He'll be like, when I cook my chicken, I use me a little bit of seasoning salt. They like make suggestions. They brush them off. They put them. They put them off as suggestions, but it's really them micromanaging you and telling you what to do. Are you gonna cook that like that? Is you getting ready to put that in the oven, or you gonna? They'll sit there and say, well, how you gonna cook that?
And then they'll wait, but then when you tell me, I'll be like, okay.
I'll be like, Joseph, get out. Get out my goddamn kitchen. Get out.
Now, because I want what I want, and I want right Black unity. We want it perfect, and we want it done the right way.
Yeah, like y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I don't even. If I wouldn't have allowed Joseph to plan our wedding, we would have never got married. We would have got married until 2028, as far as he was concerned. Because everything had to be perfect. No, that's not cohesive. No, I'm not wearing that. No, Sherelle, I'm not doing that. No, Sherelle, I'm not wearing that. Sherelle, we ain't doing that. No, I don't want them flowers. Sherelle, no. No. I used to be like, Joseph, just take me home. I used to, when we was getting married, before we had planned the big wedding, I was like,
and Trisha, you know what? I do.
Crying. He was sitting home crying, y'all. I swear to God, when we was planning our wedding, I would go home crying. He would send me home crying because he would break me down to this. Like, Chanel, no, absolutely not. I don't care what you say. I'm not, and just be mean about it. He was just mean as a snake. I told y'all, I'm Aries. Y'all see that?
Go ahead, tell them how you called me and told me what I was going to do.
Y'all see that standing next to me in that picture? Child.
Go ahead, tell them how you called me and told me what I was going to do.
He uses his powers for evil.
Because he got tired of me one day, y'all. And he called me and he said, This is when we're getting married. This is what we're doing. You're going to give me this amount of money and we're going to rent this place and we're getting married here. And I don't give a fuck what you say. And that's what's going to happen.
He said, well, marry your damn
I
self.
said,
I'm
well,
in
marry
on
your
the street.
fucking
I almost got
self
hit
and
by
hung up the
a car
phone on him.
and hung up the phone on me and would not.
And then
Ooh,
he kept calling me back and I wouldn't pick up.
that's because you evil. You evil.
You're not going to call me and tell me what I'm doing. You had must have fell and bumped your head.
Well, I got my way.
You
You
got the
did what I
date.
told you to do. And then, y'all, I want y'all to go and I want y'all to watch our wedding. Do you know this one right here? Do you know that one over there? We made our own vows. Do you know what he said? He said, Shamel, I promise to love you, honor you, but I will not obey. I'm telling you that right now. He said that while we were getting married. I will not obey. I'm not obeying.
But I had
Because
to
you
get that
evil.
straight.
Because you evil.
I had to get that straight.
I'm not obeying.
We needed to get that straight, honey. We had to take the I told them, don't even
I
think
should have
about
obeyed you
saying.
right upside your motherfucking
I
head.
said, y'all might as well take that word up out of there because I am not obeying. So if you think that I got to say that, that's not happening, honey, because I'm an Aries and I obeys no one but my own self. I am not obeying nobody. So they was like, do you choose to love, cherish, honor, and obey? I said, I choose to love, cherish, and I will not obey. And he gagged.
I want to beat him in his face. On our wedding day, I want to beat him. I'm just going to beat him.
Mm-mm. You won't start my marriage off with a lie. I wasn't obeying nobody.
Because you evil.
No, I figured why start off with a lie. I don't like you now. Tramel, what happened? Tramel, well, no, what happened to the screen? They can't hear me.
Huh?
What happened to the screen?
What happened to it?
Yeah, it's just the
I don't know.
background.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I think the overlay. StreamYard is doing stuff. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you can hear us, Monica? Okay.
Huh?
No, no, no. I thought they couldn't hear me because I couldn't. I just saw the overlay. Yes, child. But he still loved me, so it don't matter. We established that. The thing with the Aries is you have to make suggestions and make it feel like an option. Because if you don't make it feel like an option, if you make us feel like you telling us what to do, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But now, if you make us like, if you want me, I'm gonna just pick something out of my head. If you want me to shovel the snow, right? You can't go. You can't just look at me and say, "Go shovel the snow." Honey, that snow will sit there until springtime until it melts. If you look at me and say, one of us should go shovel that snow. I really don't feel good today. Would you mind shoveling the snow? And I'll be like, okay, I'll shovel the snow. Now you just got the same result that you was looking for in a whole different way, but it's all in how it's presented to me. Because if you present anything to me that makes me feel like you're telling me what to do, it will never happen. That's why I used to get my ass whipped as a child all the time. Take out the garbage. Yeah, okay. And it would sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there. It just, I don't know what it is. I just have an issue with people telling me what to do. I do. but if you work it the right way, if you just work it the right way, and word it the proper way and make me feel like I have an option, then I'm good. But if you take away my option by telling me to do it, oh, it ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. I don't know why. I've been like that since a child. That's why I used to get my ass whooped all the time. Do this, do that. Jojo, do this. No. I wouldn't say no, I just wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't say no. I just wouldn't do it.
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Why it sound so far?
Why it sound so far?
Sound far?
Yeah, I sound like I'm in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen.
Well, where you in the kitchen with the phone?
Yes.
Oh. Is your mic
Don't you want
on?
to have dinner? Yeah, my mic is on.
You said off?
It's on. Can you hear me?
No, I don't think they can.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear Tremel? Right, it's all in the way you say something. Monica said she could hear you, so you good.
Okay.
Like Unity said they can hear you, but it sound faint.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the kitchen. If I don't start now cooking dinner, then I'm gonna get beat up.
Right, because it's 9:30. But you did at least feed me once today.
Y'all, Joseph is a man chauvinist
Why am I being chauvinist?
because you are a man
They said you
chauvinist.
low, Tremel.
I'm low.
Yeah, because like I can't even hear you on my
What
phone.
about now? What
I
about
only hear
now?
you because you in the house.
It may be because I got this speak. Hold on.
Monica, your cousin feed me at any old given time in the night, honey. And he probably gonna come with some beans and something that's gonna give me indigestion.
Y'all see how he do? Joseph don't do nothing, and he don't have to do no work in the house. Tell him.
Uh,
Who cooks? Who cleans?
you.
Heifer.
Oh no, I apologize because I know that floor is still wet.
When I tell y'all my husband lives true, he truly lives like a king. He lives like a king.
I don't know why you sound far away, Tramel.
I don't know why I sound far away either. But let me go out and come back in. I'll be back.
Yeah, because you was sounding real far away. Trisha said, tell us. Tramel only has been most of the time I used to cook all the time. But when I fell and broke my little tibia bone,
Is that
he
better?
started cooking. Huh?
Is that better?
Is that better, y'all? Do he sound better to y'all? Because for me, you sound faint anyway, because of the phone. But for them, you might sound clear.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Brian said it's much better. Melissa said it's better. Yeah, everybody said you sound better. He's a mess. My messy husband. But I love him. I wouldn't trade him for the world. I wouldn't trade him for the
What'd
world.
you say?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No, I said I love you and I wouldn't trade you for the world. He making chili, Monica, at 9:30 at night. Mm-hmm. That's what you making, right, Jamal?
What?
Chili
Yes, yes,
with rice.
yes. And I have to get it started. What you saying?
I said, you making chili and rice?
Yes. But actually, I can. You could eat my chili with, alone.
Ha ha! Reese Cup said, if I see a mouse.
What?
Reese Cup said, if I see a mouse.
Child.
Child, if you see one. If I see one. Child. Because Jack's like, not Jack, Tigger. You see all that pumpkin?
Child, ain't nobody see no damn pumpkin. I wish a pumpkin
I
would.
don't know where they at. They probably ain't, yeah, because that's where you had them last. Is there any, oh, y'all, I've been on here with y'all for almost 2 hours. But it's Friday. We having fun. We having fun on Friday. Monica, back in the day, me and my best friend used to go to the club, and we leave the club. You know how it was living in New York. Probably like 3, 4 in the morning. Come back, and he'd be like, "I'd be like, what you doing?" He's like, "I'm hungry." I'm like, "Come back to my house." I would cook some turkey legs, some corn on the cob, some blueberry muffins, and we would sit there and we would eat at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then fall out. I get in my bed, he lay on my couch, and we just have a blast. I miss those days. Now, if I ain't out the house by 9:30, I ain't going. My old ass. I'm out the house by 9:30, and I'm coming back by 10 o'clock. My old ass child. I can't do the things I used to do because now I needs my rest. Tramel, where did you go? Oh, Melissa, I used to. Oh, please, back then. Oh, my God, we used to have fun. Me and my best friend, we would leave the club, come back to my house. I'd cook, and then he always said, "How the hell did you cook that food so fast?" I said, "Child, I don't know." I said, "But it was always done, right? Long as it was done, that's all that mattered. Long as it was done, and
Shoot,
it
let me
was
tell you
always
something.
done.
I
It
didn't.
was
I
always
didn't
cooked."
leave. I
At the
didn't
time I
start
cooked
getting
the turkey
dressed.
legs, don't ask me how I cooked turkey legs in less than an hour. But they was done.
I ain't start getting dressed to go to the club until
Can y'all
midnight.
hear Tremel? Cause I can't hear him.
You can't hear me.
And I
Hold on.
see he talking. I can't hear you. I don't know if they can hear you.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, they
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
They can
They
hear
can
me.
hear you.
Good. Oh Jesus.
That was my best friend. Chilling, waiting to eat. Just sitting down, chilling, making me laugh. We talking about what just happened in the club while I'm cooking. Cause everybody know I was the cook. Everybody knew if they came to my house that I was the one cooking. Or they would come to my house because they wanted me to cook. Good night, Brian.
Good night, cousin.
Those were the good old days. Cause now I'll cook for you, but you gotta be out by 11 o'clock. Or else I'm going to bed. No. I can hang when I'm home. When I'm home, I can hang. If I ain't home by 11 o'clock, I'm like, all right, it was nice seeing you. I'm out.
Right.
Me and Tramel will get up, get done, get dressed, smelling good, go somewhere, stay for an hour, and bounce. Like, you ready to
No.
go?
No,
Babe,
we
I don't
I
care.
no, we'll get dressed, and then I'll go in the bathroom to, put on the final touches, and I'll come back and Joseph be sleep.
I'll be knocked out, laid
Sleep.
across the
And
bed in
I'll
my
be
clothes,
mad.
knocked out. Then he be scared to wake me up because he say I'm evil.
You are.
And then we'll go and get there, and he'll be like, "You ready to go?" I'm like, "Whenever you ready to go." All right, let's go. We made our appearance. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go. Because once I'm there, you can't say I didn't come and support. Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel that you have to go, if you go support a friend's function or something, that you have to stay for the whole event to actually support them? Or it's just enough that you showed up and stayed for maybe an hour or two? How do y'all feel about that? I feel as long as you show, now I ain't talking about the end of the function. I'm talking about if you show up on time or at least maybe an hour late because things happen, but you there for most of the function in the beginning of the function and you just decide, well, I'm not staying here for this whole thing. Is that wrong?
Well,
Right,
you
Black
should
Unity.
stay
I
for a
feel a good.
decent time, a decent amount of time.
Right now, I ain't talking about walk in on the last 20 minutes and act like, oh, I came to support you and you walked in on the last 20 minutes. No, that ain't support. That's you just being like, I really didn't want to be here. So I just pop my head in just to say, hey. No, but some people feel like if you come to support them, you should be there from beginning to end. And I don't think you have to be at somebody's function from beginning to end to support them. Just the mere fact that you came is the support that they're looking for. Well, I feel that should be the support that they're looking for.
Well,
But
you
some
should
people
stay.
feel like if you don't be there for the whole function, that they feel some kind of way. Because I
No, I
had that
think you should
happen to me.
stay for a decent amount of time.
No, I'm saying I went to a function, right? And I was there for like, oh my God, at least 5 to 6 hours. But I was getting tired. It wasn't like it was boring. I was just like, okay, I'm ready to go. Because it was standing room only and it was packed. And I was like, okay, this is like it was just too much. Like I'm not a people person like that. So after a certain amount of time, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I came, I'm here, and it is what it is. So I didn't think it was a problem. Oh, the next day, honey, I got a phone call. How dare you leave? I'll come to your things that you throw and I stay. Okay, but if you want to stay from beginning to end, that's your business. I wasn't standing up from the beginning to the end. Bitch, I was there before anybody was there. And I was standing up since I got there. I'm tired of standing the hell up. I wanted to go. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think I was not your friend or I didn't
No,
come
I
to
don't think it's
support
nothing
you.
wrong with that.
Right.
No, I don't think.
But some people think that you're supposed to just like be at their function the whole time. And I'm like, no, I was there for a good 5 hours. You saw when I came. I was one of the first people in the door. So you can't say that I came late and left early because I didn't. Ain't like I was supposed to help you do nothing. So it ain't like you could say I skipped out on I said I was gonna help you and I skipped out on you because I'm not that type of person. If I say I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you from beginning to end. That's just me. But I'm like, okay, so the next time they do a function, who didn't show up at all, right? Because what you're not gonna do is try to control how long I stay someplace. especially when I'm going to support you in the first place.
No, I think if you stay for a decent amount of time, then I think 5 hours is sufficient enough.
Yeah, it was like I was there for like 5 hours. And honestly, it ended maybe 2 hours after I left. So it was like, okay, big deal. It was over anyway 2 hours after I left. So what? Because I didn't stay for the last 2 hours, that made me a bad friend? Okay. Well, I could show you better than I could tell you when I don't show up for the next one. And I sure didn't. Now you got a reason to talk about me. Now
Yeah,
you
well,
got a reason to be mad.
that don't make you a bad friend. I don't think that would have made you a bad friend. I mean, at least you stayed for a
No, I
decent
got
amount
this
of time.
whole big, oh, you don't support me and you don't this. Really? Because I left early? Like, I could have been sick. My feet was hurting. Shit. I had my little drinks. I socialized as much as I was ready to socialize, and I was done with it. Where the hell did I put your thing? Oh, I was done with it, and I wanted to go home. You, who watched 90 Day Fiance? I think that show is a hot mess. No, life after lockup is a hot mess, honey.
Oh, them folks on Life After Lockup, they be carrying on.
They really be carrying. Did you? I know you didn't get a soda, right?
Of course I did.
You said, of course you did.
Of course I did. I made
Yay!
sure. I got you a soda. I got you a Coca-Cola that you ain't supposed to have.
See, that's why I love you.
Yeah. hmm I'm pretty sure
That
right now you trying to plot and plan how I'm gonna get you some ice.
no, I just asked because I wanted to know.
Mm, no, you just asked because you want to know what the plan. You trying to figure out the plan, what the plot is, what the plan is.
No, actually, no. I'm being for real.
hmm
I,
So you
I'm
gonna come in here?
honestly, I'm tired of drinking water. That's the only reason why I
You
asked,
gonna
and I'm
come in
being
here? You
honest.
gonna come in here and get your own soda? No,
Um,
no. You ain't gonna
yeah,
come in here and get your own soda. No, you're not. From the Book of Lies, Joseph. Stop trying to put on a front because we on camera.
yeah. Jax, what do you want, baby? Wait, you know what? You can't just bombard me and force me to pet you,
Of course he can.
huh?
Of course he can. You know that's what he
I like
loves to
got the
do.
remote in one hand and he just taking his head, bumping it into the remote. Like I'm like,
hmm
okay, beat yourself in the head with the remote. Go ahead, cause I'm not putting it down to pet you. Well, come here. Shit, you the one walking away. You the one giving me ass to scratch. If you want me to rub your head, damn it, then come back the other way.
He don't want you to rub his head.
No, that's what he want me to rub his head. He is a good hubby, Black Unity. I can't take that away from him. I can say plenty of things about him, but I can't say he ain't a good hubby.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
He made sure I had me a pet. I
You're a
got
good
two
hubby
pets.
too, but sometimes I don't like you as a friend.
Well,
Sometimes I
sometimes I
think
don't
you're
like you as a person either, but
yeah, I don't
you
like you
know,
as a person either. Yeah. Sometimes
I
you're
make it
evil.
work. Jax, why are you climbing all over me? Because you know the power of the pumpkin. That's what it is.
Charlotte ain't no pumpkin in that broom.
You know the power of the pumpkin.
Uh-huh. Mini muffins.
He know the power of the pumpkin, honey.
Where's the
All right,
pumpkin at?
y'all. We have been on here for 2 hours. We have had fun with you guys tonight. I hope you had fun with us. I hope you had a good
Yes.
laugh. Thank you all that have contributed to Friday. fundraiser.
Yes.
And thank you all for anyone and everybody who may have sent a cash app to Christian or went on Amazon and
Yes.
purchased her son's a toy for Christmas.
Yes.
We appreciate it. She appreciates it, and we thank you. And if you haven't, you still can. The Amazon link is in the chat, and I will put it in the description box in case you missed it. Um, and YouTube Black Unity. We may, because y'all know how we do on the weekend. It's very iffy. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. You may
Mm-hmm.
see us on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. But you know that's our normal day off because we do our little movie days and stuff like that.
Yeah, we may
But
come on
anyway, you
tomorrow
may see us
morning.
tomorrow, but if not, you will definitely see us Monday morning at 11:30 and Monday evening at 7:30.
Yes,
Yes, you
but
definitely
make sure you
will.
hit that notification button so you can get your notifications when we go
Yes, you
live.
got to hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or drop a video.
Hit the shaded one, the shaded notification bell.
Yeah, the shade notification bell. And make sure you follow us on all social media outlets. That would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube. We already told you, hit that like and share button. Share us out to your social media and share us out to a friend. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it's shaded so you know when we drop new videos. If you want to become part of the McCray King's Kingdom, hit that join button and become a lord or a lady or even a knight at our round table. If you don't see the join button, that's because you're on an Apple phone. You're on an Apple product, meaning an iPhone or iPad, and the join button for whatever reason doesn't show up. But the link will be in the description box. Also, make sure you check out the McCray Kings Boutique for everything McCray Kings and dare to be different. You can have coffee with the Kings in the morning with my face on a mug. Why not see Joseph's every morning when you're having your coffee or your tea? And of course, why would you not want to be dare to be different? Why would you want to be the same? On that note, I want everybody to enjoy their weekend, have the best weekend ever. If nobody told you they loved you today, make sure you understand that me and Tramel love you and there is nothing that you can do about it. Please, of course, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And you know what you need to always remember
It's Team McCray.
all damn day. Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon. Bye bye.